Bon, assalamu alaikum. Bismillah. How today we're going to explain I wanted to discuss something unfair about animals. It's this discrimination of the intellectual level of birds by human beings. Before we start talking about intellectual level of bird, we need to understand what is the intelligence. What is intelligence? One second. Sorry, though. So, basically, intelligence is data or information that we gather, we acquire, that human being obtain. And that data could be seen, could be heard, could be both seen and heard. And the best data acquired is the data which are seen and heard. It's called the data, or audiovisual data here. So basically, so we're gonna start. But the human being acquire data. So human being acquire data through dimensions. For example, human being vision is in 2 dimensions, which include width and length. But this dimension was made and manipulated by the pharaohs, basically to slave the world. But like Mr. Albert Einstein said, that we meant to see in 4D if the base of time wasn't twisted. So that's the 2 dimension, by the way. It's between. So now we're gonna move to the 3rd dimension. The 3rd dimension includes width and length and depth. And human being can collect data through 3D view, 3 dimension, which we saw it and it's available for us with the 3D glasses. I don't have 3D glasses with here, but and to allow human being to collect data in 4 dimension, we need to add time to width, length and depth, and then human being can see in 4 dimension. But to enable human being to see in the 5th dimension, we have to add to the 4th dimension, which is width, length, depth, time. We have to add attraction, which is light, basically, to make it clearer. So now we know the 5 views, the 5 dimensions. But now we're going to talk about birds, and to be specifically, we're going to talk about crow. That, crow was classified as by human being as an intellectual level of a 7-year-old boy. And the crow, when he flies, he can see the length, the width, the depth, and he can feel the real time with the right structure, and he can see this view with light. So bird can see and collect data in 5 dimensions. So let's get back to human being. Normal human being, as we were set up by the Pharaoh, can see only in 2 dimensions. When he progressed, he invented glasses that could enable him to see in 3 dimensions. Then he realized, like basically Einstein said, the real structure enable us to see in 4 dimensions if we have time. But now we know that birds see in 5 dimensions, and only smart people, it's a certain, it's a small level of people around the world that can see things in 4 dimensions, unless they know the structure, the real structure, the real base where the time comes from. But birds can see in 5 dimensions. But to see in 5 dimensions, it's a prophecy gift. It's a prophecy gift. Like David and Solomon were taught the logic of bird's logic. So, to get to the intellectual level, to get to the intellectual level of animals, we are a bit far away from the intellectual level of animal, specifically birds. So please, dear, do not underestimate the intellectual level of God creation. Yeah, and thank you. Bye.